Steve for you.
There's live outside in Chandler from the Chandler Courthouse. I mean, it's gorgeous outside for the Ostrich Festival. I mean, we got a lot going on. We got spring training games. Oh, guess what? NASCAR begins tonight with the General Tire 150. 6 p.m. is when the green flag drops. Should be about 66 under mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies out there in Avondale. Xfinity race 2:30 tomorrow, 73 degrees at 2:30, and then 12:30 is the Cup. Remember, it goes a little early to accommodate the East Coast audience. 75 degrees under sunny skies. That's going to be a very fast track. Lots of tire changes with that hot track out there. There's a look at your temperatures right now today. It's 69 over at Sky Harbor. Southwest winds at 7. Still a decent dew point, 40 degrees. We could still have a stray shower in the northeastern corner. This is your storm total for Thursday and Friday. Look at Sky Harbor. Yeah, we're now up to 1/4 inch of rain in the last 48 hours. Almost a ½ inch out there in Litchfield Park at 0.43. And here's your temperatures right now. This is an indicator, and so is this down at Port Penasco, that warm air is coming in. Yeah, we're going to warm up this weekend. In fact, look at the temperature change over the last 24 hours. We're at +10. The winds are starting to come down, but still sustained out of the northeast at about 20 for Lake Havasu City. We still have those wraparound showers. They're still coming directly north-south, so we can't rule up a pop-up shower, a possibility of that, especially in the next couple of hours. But there's the model run, and it's not much. The model run takes a shot at some more snow, elevated areas in the White Mountains on Saturday, and some showers as close as Gila County for us by tomorrow afternoon. And then look at Sunday morning. It's going to be glorious sunshine. Yeah, there's that snow. That would be, again, well above 7,000 feet. So here's a look at your first alert 7-day forecast. NASCAR looks really nice. The 80s, yeah, they are turning around the corner. 81 on Monday, 80 on Tuesday, 78 Wednesday, mid-70s all next week. No rain in the forecast. Man, are you happy that it's Friday? I am. We're coming right back after this.